welcome back to our wonderful little journey, which is apparently half the fun. I don't know what the other half is yet. They never really explained that. But here we are in the Common Lands, and here's Cian Dior, and he wants me to run. So let's see where we're going.
Hello there.
All right. Explain the route. It's been years, so I need them to. Excuse me. From here, you'll head out to the crossroads, up to the top of Lucan's Mount, and out to Zarvan's Tower. Okay. After the tower, go to the Ring of Nature. Okay, no big deal. Ruins of Almar. Again, no big deal. Turmoil Cemetery. And finish up by coming back here. Alright, let's do this. Alright, you said go! Dirty trick. Yeah, whatever. Not that dirty of a trick. I do that all the time. What are you talking about? Alright, so we're going to the Common Lands first. I'm not the Common Lands. Crossroads. It's Crossroads, that little thing right there, you know. Crossroads. This one can be a little tricky if you're good because the guards may or may not be hostile depending on what level you are. You know, there's guards right there and they'd be all like, no! And you'd be all like, no! And that's what would happen. But we're not afraid of no Freeport guards. Because we're tough. Alright. Lucan's Mount. And that's not referring to his horse. It's referring to this little mountain over here where Terrathud used to be. Terrathud was my friend. Remember Terrathud? I mentioned Terrathud. Over there where the elementals are all wandering along in the water. Yeah, it's up there. Again, it used to be a little more significant because you actually had to run over here and then run up to the top, and the Terrathud would probably kick you halfway across the zone and you'd be like, yay, I'm a soccer ball. Or a football, depending on which part of the world you're from, but whatever. I'm a ball. Here we are. Oh look, no Terrathud. Boo. I keep hoping to see him. It's like I haven't seen you in years. Where have you been? He has forsaken us. And once again, talking about this game and how quote-unquote dead it is. You want to see dead, you go to GameFAQs and you go to the EverQuest 2 board. I went there today. I just, you know, I was on GameFAQs. I was like, hey, do they even have an EverQuest 2 board? Oh, do they? They have like one board for everything except for Terrors of Thalumbra. They don't have that one mentioned. They even have certain specific updates with their own boards. And I'm like, well, what the hell is this one? The shards of power? What the hell is that? And it's like, oh, it's just a particular update. It's not an expansion or anything. But we have it. We have a board. No posts. Nothing. But if you just go to the standard EverQuest 2 board, I think the most recent post is from March of this year, and it was someone asking, what was he asking? I think he was asking like if people even play this game. I'm like, wow, that's pretty current. Now we go to the Ring of Nature. That's the Druid Ring, in case you're wondering. Used to be, you actually had to go to each Druid Ring and harvest the bush in order to be able to use a Druid Ring to teleport to it. You don't have to anymore. But you used to, and people made all sorts of remarks about harvesting Tunar's bush. It's like, okay, I plead guilty. I did too. Everyone did. All right, so now we go to the ruins of Valmar. This is Valmar right here. If you're doing the Lightstone Heritage Quest, you gotta go over here and fight the High Priest of Valmar in that tower over there. Behold, the ruins of Valmar. Now we go to Turmoil Cemetery. Which one's Turmoil Cemetery? Was it? I think it's this one way back over here. I'm not gonna swear to that. Well, we'll find out in a moment. I don't think it's this one, is it? No. There's a couple of cemeteries out here. And I think we have to go to the one way over here by that watchtower. There's also one over here. That's Enlightenment Cemetery, so yeah, it's gotta be this one. You can't see the wait, maybe if I can zoom in I can just barely. Yeah, okay, that's Turmoil Cemetery. It's way down there. And this was probably the hardest part of the original quest, is, you know, making it. Because we wouldn't have 6.5 minutes left. We'd be probably closer to 5 minutes, and it's kind of a lengthy journey. Although if you evac, it would, well wait, where did evac take you? I don't remember where evac took us. Evac might not have been very helpful. Because it depends on your alignment where evac would take you. Like in Antonica, if you're good, it takes you to the North Kinos Gate, so evac is good if you're a good character there. But if you're evil, it takes you to the Thundering Steps Gate, which is like on the opposite side of the map from where you want to be if you were finishing up the route. So being an evil character, evac wouldn't help you very much. That being said, I can't remember, does the alignment of the evacer determine where it ports you to, or is it the alignment of the evacee? Don't remember, it's been years. Which makes sense since, you know, the game came out in 2004. Here we are, hey, look, and now we just have to make it back between the gates. Ah, look, it's a calcified skeleton. Don't have time for your nonsense, skeleton. See, skeleton understood. He was like, okay, we'll play later. I was like, yeah, that's right, we will. Alright, so now we just gotta run between the gate here. There's also some guards between the gate, which could make it a little tricky, but no big deal. That's why the starting point was on the other side of this tower over here, because guards, they might smite you. Don't know about you, but I don't like being smitten. Anyhow, where was I? Oh yeah, talking to him.
Well met.
Pow. And now you get a reward. Yay, look, so you get his bracelet of adroitness. Let's take a look at it for a moment. 14 agility and 2 stamina. That's... well. So that was a pretty easy one. Now we have to go to the Thundering Steps. Just like I said, you guys wouldn't listen to me, but I tried to tell you. That's just how it goes. I try to tell people and they just don't listen to me. That's my biggest fear. People are going to start listening to me and then I'm going to be wrong every time. That's what I tell people. I tell them I'm always right, but only when people don't listen to me. It's my curse and my blessing. And it usually does kind of work out that way. We're just going over here to the dock so we can head to the Thundering Steps is what we're doing. That was actually kind of a quick journey there. So why don't we do Thundering Steps? We're just going over to Thundering Steps. We'll just combine the two into one because that was pretty short. Alright, here we are in the Thundering Steps. Some people call it the Thundering Steeps, but I'm pretty sure that's not Steeps. You can generally tell though because they have cute little play on words with their quest line. Like there's one called Watch Your Steps in the Thundering Steps. Watch your step in the Thundering Steps. Wouldn't make sense if it was Watch Your Step in the Thundering Steeps, now would it? Alright, so here's Lessa. Let's talk to her. Alright. This route's a little harder though, so tell me about it. Okay, a whole lot nasty right here. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Griffins, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, so we start from here. We go to the Thundermist Village, through the Deadview Pass, onto the Shrine of the Sirens, then the Shrine of Decay, Coldwind Cove, the Grave Pool, and then back to here. Which isn't too bad, except for that Grave Pool part. That was the part that doesn't like to update, so yeah. So here we go. Ready, set, go! Alright, so we gotta go to Thundermist Village. That was me leaping into the air and taking flight, in case you're wondering. I know it's pretty high-tech sound effects. I got a very expensive sound system here, so I like to make use of it. Thundermist Village. So yeah, we just run down here. Now, one of the things that made this one, well, depending if you were running it at the levels that you were supposed to be running it, this would be a little trickier because these guys would all be hostile. And back then, they were more heroic than they are now. So yeah, running through here could be fun. You'd have an army of skeletons chasing you to the village. And if they snare you, well, that doesn't help you run very fast now, does it? But notice you have more time, too. You still got over 12.5 minutes. And I got a little itchy place right there. Oh, my goodness. Alright, so here's Thundermist Village. We'll run up the path. Alright, now we want to go to Deadview Pass. Now this one's kind of a dick move because you got to run to the pass where the giants are. Then you got to turn around and go over to where the the siren thing is in the ocean. So you run through Deadview Pass, run back, and then you gotta run all the way back again. So it's like, what? That's stupid. It's all the way over here. See, we gotta run down to here, Deadview Pass. Then you gotta run back, turn around, run all the way over to here to the siren thing. Then you gotta run all the way back down to here where the Shrine of Decay is. So it's like, what? What? But we can fly. Hey, it's Blood Talon, buddy. How's it going? You need him for another Heritage Quest. He used to be a real pain in the ass too, because he never wanted to spawn, and he was a lot stronger than he is now. Just run through the pass. That's what we're doing. Boom! All right. Now we fly back over to the Shrine of the Sirens. This is one of the spots where you'd probably be better off taking the Griffin all the way down to Coldwind Cove, but when you get to the pass, jump off, run through it, turn around, then run back. Save you a little bit of time because the Griffins fly a little faster than your mounts do. But it also depends on the route that they take. Sometimes they, you know, they decide to show you the sights, so you wouldn't be saving time if you'd sat on it the whole way. Alright, so now we dive into the water. First person mode. It's easier to swim in first person mode. Swim, 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 swim. Pooh, turn around. Go. Go, you can do it, little Asgard. You can do it. Asgard here, he's one of the rats in them, in case you're wondering. That's why he talks. But he's not the leader of the rats. That's Justin. And he's not Brutus, because Brutus is just an asshole. Plus he's dead now. Justin killed him. Spoilers. And he's not Nicodemus either, because, well, for one, for a wise rat, he was sure pretty dumb standing right under a cinder block that was the size of an apartment complex. Huh. Yeah, I'll just stand here underneath that, because what could possibly go wrong, right? Dumbass. Yeah, Nicodemus. Not so smart, buddy. Not so smart. We're just flying over to the Shrine of Decay is what we're doing. Then you gotta run down to Coldwind Cove, which is just right past it, so that's, you know, not a big deal. It's kind of crossing the street. No big deal at all. Remember, over there is where you can find the shrine for the Words Appear Magic quest. Well, where you may find the shrine, and depending on if it's up or not. Because remember, they jump zones. That's the Shrine of Decay right there, so let's go check it out. There's all the Skin Dancer gnolls. They're all like, what's up? Hey, is the name dude up? No, that's not the name dude's placeholder. So you just run right through here, then all the gnolls will like, you know, be like, parade, and they'll follow you. Be like one of them dance lines. Alright, now we go to the grave pool. And my mouse decides to help us. Yeah, definitely need a mouse pad for that. Thought maybe my desk was a little dirty the other day, so I cleaned it off, and now it's even worse because it's like, whew. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Optic mice and I, we just don't get along. I mean, we used to get along. Alright, so here's the grave pool. Oh wow, it updated immediately. That's nice. Now here's where we, you know, generally want to evac because we run in really low on time, but we don't need to evac because we can fly. Uh-oh, the Primordial Malice, are they down there? That's where it used to update, right in the middle of that island. But it was, like I said, twitchy. You had to run around that island a few times, and that chewed into your remaining time, and it's a bit of a long run. So usually I go along with people on the quest on my Swashy, because Tal, she's a helpful sort. I just stand right there at that pool and wait for them to get there, and when they did, I'd, you know, constantly be asking how much time they had left. And once they got there, I'd just evac them, and then we'd be grouped, of course, and then they just run up and boom. But if they didn't have enough time left, I wouldn't bother to evac them. Like, no, just head back to the thing. We don't have enough time. Because sometimes you just don't have enough time. And it happened. A lot of times it happened right around the Siren Shrine. That one was kind of burly. You having to turn around and run back the way you came. Who made that route? That route doesn't make any sense. That's not a postal route. What are you talking about? Delivering mail underwater? Yeah, sure, whatever. That Chon, man, he's got some interesting ideas about delivering mail. That's all I'm saying. Or, then again, maybe they do deliver mail to Sirens. I don't know. I'll work for the post office. I could have worked for the post office. I passed the test. We're just heading back here. We just got to run up the docks there and then talk to what's her name. Ooh. And here we are. Running back up the docks. Bing. Hey, Lessa. How's it going? She's like, you did it. You're amazing. Oh my god. Yeah, now we go to Nectalos. So like I said, it starts with Antonica. Then you go over and do the Common Land side. Then you go to Thundering Steps and you do the Nectalos side. Then you're going to do Zek. Then you go to Enchanted Lands. And then you're finally going to finish up with Firot. Because Firot doesn't, coincide with any of the sides. It's kind of like the neutral side, if you will. So, hurrah. Look at that. What is that? Oh, someone's got the little flaming pumpkin head. I got that too. But mine doesn't flame that. Wait, does mine flame that color? I don't remember. There's two different colors. I think I have the other one. I'd have to look. It's on my monk, I believe. So, yeah. Next time we'll be doing Nectalos Forest. Again, it's a shorter one, but it was kind of burly at the time. Not so much anymore, though. Things have changed, so these are kind of trivial quests. But, hey, they're still quests. You can do them. Or you can not do them and then complain that there's nothing to do, but, that would just be silly. With Thundering Steps, it starts at the docks of the Common Land, so we'll take a griffin over there real fast, not fist. That would have been more appropriate if we were in Zek, because, Emperor Fist. But I see something. Oh, it's a purple one. This is for the Knights of the Dead, these purple ones. Sometimes you'll get food items, see? Yeah, you can also use them as ingredients for crafting these seasonal recipes. Or they'll have a certain collection that gets you that skeletal dragon pet thing. So let's go to the Common Lands. There's Neck Forest, all nice and pretty. So we're just going to fly over there real fast. So yeah, so like I said, next time we're going to be doing Neck Forest. Then we're going to go over and probably do Zek, because if I'm not mistaken, we'll probably have enough time to combine two more into one. Because admittedly, some of these can be kind of short. Enchanted Lands was kind of short too, as I recall. Firot, surprisingly enough, wasn't that bad to run in the old days, even though the Firot was just filled with hostility. You could run the whole thing in invisible mode, and even though it slows your run speed down to a crawl, you still would have plenty of time left over. I mean, it was just you were just sauntering along that path. Just and most everything doesn't see through invis over there, so no problem. It's kind of funny. You'd think it would be the hardest one because it was the last step, but nope, it was the easiest. Well, maybe not the easiest, but it was among the easiest. So anyways, I'm the Angry Ice Cube, and this is Asgar, our friendly neighborhood paladin. Doesn't he look like a paladin? Someone told me he doesn't look like a paladin. I'm like, what are you talking about? It totally looks like a paladin. Look at that. Totally looks like a paladin. So, anyhow, peace out, and I'll catch you next time. Laters all.